Gill, one of the best writers in the country, died last night. He was the star columnist in the Sunday Times. Some of the best writers in the country are columnists, because the limited space, the discipline of limited space gives them, frees them from the waffle which makes most novels unreadable. In a column you have to say something. A column cannot be about nothing. He died, but his book, his columns are connected in books, are going to live. And just now, to remind readers that they should read his Gill. I think this is his best book. There is everything about the world you want to know today. It's there, but it's not dry and boring. Every sentence has a twist to it, so it keeps your brain working and jumping as he tells you what is going on in the world and how the world looks like, how every country looks like. He says in the foreword that he want to interview countries as if they were people, and he succeeds in that. One of his best columns is about Monaco, the Monaco yacht race. He calls it a meeting of scumbags, and he's a fantastic definition there of the ocean-going whore. He always has a phrase which other people express in long paragraphs. He can say it to you in a few words. That's why you have to read it. Another great column of his is the one he wrote about Los Angeles. And it's a very funny article about all the Audrey Hepburns he meets, about people who dress up like Audrey Hepburn or some other star to give themselves identity. But you get an identity by learning what you have to say about the world. I think this is, if you read one book, this is the book to read. And I say this even though I published myself a book just now, but you should read this book first. He said something in his article about Los Angeles, which I deeply disagree with. He was still smoking then, and he said, he talked about the health fascists who want to stop him smoking. But that was one call which he should have taken to heart. Health fascists are doing a very good role in reminding you to stop smoking. He quit 15 years ago, but if you think that, like he did for decades, that he will always have time to think, there was plenty of time to quit, you should think of him. He's dead at the early age of 62. Should you a warning to you if you smoke, that tomorrow is already be too late to stop. See you next week.